Good morning, this is Ryan Mallory for SharePlanner.com. Today is November 4th, 2010. 2-day trades this morning, both of them were profitable. Not a killer amount of profits in either one of the trades, but glad I got out when I did at least. The first one is WFMI. I was pretty optimistic about these trades actually going into the day with the market strength we were seeing, that I knew if we could see additional follow-through from where we opened up at, that these stocks could really take off. So far this morning it's been basically a back and forth battle between the bulls and bears. There hasn't really been from where it opened at, it hasn't really gained ground or lost ground. So that didn't provide an extra little boost to these particular day trades. Nonetheless, I'll go ahead and show you what I am looking at on these particular day trades. WMI, looking for a break of this high here, so it was at $46 was the morning's highs. It was formed in the second candle. So my trade was to get in at a buy stop at 46.01. I did so, and as you can see, it goes up quite nicely. The one thing I would say about this morning is that my market orders, the fills were horrible. I would put them in and I would get filled about 7 to 8 cents below where I was trying to get out at. And with day trading, you can't spend, a few minutes putting in your orders. I mean, you got to be able to get in and get out as fast as you possibly can. In this case, it just wasn't going in my favor on the slippage. I'll have to probably fine-tune that a little bit, because that has not been a problem for me in the past. But this week here, I have seen that creep up on me a few times. So something I'll be taking an extra look into. On WFMI though, I was playing this breakout here at $46. It did break, after it did a nice little bull flag. It goes as high as about 46.45, and I managed to get out the first time at 46.29. I think the stock was at about 46.40 when I wanted to put the order in. By the time I got the order in and it got filled, it was like 46.29, so it was definitely moving pretty darn fast. And I actually think it was this candle here where I put in that order. So it starts coming back down. I don't want to lose more money than what I want to come away at least the profits that I got off of my first half share sale. So after selling my first half lot, I'm going to move my stop loss at least up to break even. I didn't like what I was seeing in WFMI as it was continuing to peter down. So what I did basically was put a stop loss at about 46.20. It hits, and I'm out. So actually 46.26 was where I got out the second time. So I didn't make a killer amount of money. I made a little bit more than 0.5% on the trade, about 0.6%. But if you look at how the stock, fared later on, I mean, it really didn't do much of anything. So it's good that I got out when I did. The other trade was QCOM. And I'll shorten this one up as well so you can just focus on the entry at first. QCOM was a very fast play. I'm playing it off of the second minute highs right there. We got it in the fourth minute, a break of those highs, and actually the stock was moving so fast that I actually had to buy it on the pullback. I got in on this pullback at this candle here, so I'm in at $49, and it does break back higher on a couple of candles on the market that pushed it higher. But as you can see as well, the opportunities for profit are very the window of opportunity is very small, so you got to take them when you have it. I sold my first half of my shares at $49.38, which puts me around right there, which is just about at the day's highs, so I'm happy about that. Then it continues just to sell off thereafter. I raised my stop loss to 49.20 because frankly I don't want it to go down much below this candle here. And it hits, I'm out. So I take my profits in that as well. That was about a 0.5% gain on that trade. Typically when I'm doing this, I like to come away with about 1 to 2% in profits, so I'm not profiting as much as I would like on these two trades, but nonetheless, they were profits. I managed the trade the best I could, and we'll get them next time.